IPOA is not going to be used as a fire extinguisher to extinguish all fires which are generating from police misconduct.
Swali langu ni kama IG alipotoshwa na kundanganywa ndio akatoa taarifa, na wale maafisa ambao walimpatia hiyo taarifa ndio wataenda mbele ya IPOA, tungetaka kujua wameokokea kanisa gani kwamba akienda kwa IPOA atasema ukweli.
Is the government trying to cover up on Albert Ojwang's murder?
Let us leave the investigative agencies to do their work and report to this House, Mr. Speaker, and report to the country, Mr. Speaker.
What are you talking about? You know, sometimes I listen to people. If it was your son, would you say that? Would you say allow investigative? Would you even be following an investigator?
It has been over a week since Albert Ojwang's brutal death shocked the nation. But for many Kenyans, the real crime now feels like the government's stunning ability to do absolutely nothing and do it loudly.
Investigations zikianzishwa hii Kenya za watu ambao wamekosewa na polisi, na hizo investigations huwa haziishi. Kesi ya Baby Pendo ya 2017, mtoto aliuliwa na polisi ambao wali misuse their power and their authority.
Deputy Inspector General Eliud Lagat's name continues to echo through streets, social media feeds, and protest chants like a bad chorus on repeat. Yet, he remains as untouched as a diplomatic teacup at State House. Why? According to the Inspector General Douglas Kanja, unless Lagat is explicitly named in the murder, he is safe as a cathedral bell, heard but never struck.
Every person whose name will be mentioned is to have played any role that led to the death of the late Albert Ojwang must record his statement, must show his side. And it is on that basis, I believe, if the DIG is going to be mentioned, then definitely he will write the statements, and I believe it's on that basis that now he can be able to step aside to allow for that completion of that investigation. My submission, Honorable Chair.
In other words, until someone points a trembling, legally admissible finger at him, Lagat remains just a man with a shiny badge and a lot of silence. Never mind the protest. Never mind the grieving family. Never mind the eyewitnesses who claims Albert was dragged into Karura Forest and bludgeoned like an animal.
Ni idara zima ya juu mpaka chini. Na kwa hivyo waisema kwamba wale wandogo peke yao ndo walifanya hiki kitendo. Mr. Speaker, tunaona kama ningekuwa ni Mbwenyenye amewawa, kungekuwa na watu tayari wamekamatwa. Na kuna msemo moja Kiswahili unasema kwamba maskini hedi mkele, na hata angeenda mkele akapakia jahazi mchele tele urudi na upele. Kifo cha Ojwang kinafaa kuwa hatua inachukuliwa wakati wandosi wanawawa. Hata huyu kijana nafaa kuangaliwa na mambo yake ichunguzwe. Lakini unajua Mr. Speaker, ukiona kesi inakaa sana katika kasri ya mfarume, ujue kwamba tajiri ana makosa. Hii kesi ya huyu kijana venye imekuwa ikizungushwa inaonekana kwamba kuna wandosi fulani ambao wako na makosa. Na tusifanye hili jambo likawa ni jambo la kisiasa Mr. Speaker. Lakini iko siku ukiona kivuli cha mtu mfupi kimeanza kuwa kirefu, jua kuna kucha ama ni machweo. Siku moja machweo itakuja kutufikia.
But you forgot one thing. Blood will always cry. Be very careful of what you do with blood. The day it begins to cry. Now we are killing each other. Just because I don't like you, I kill you.
But while official Kenya plays legal gymnastics, a new voice has stormed into the arena. Pastor John C.W., the man of the cloth, is warning the state that the same flame they are fanning with this cover-up will soon turn and burn through their very souls.
We are killing each other over money, killing each other over property. No longer the blood of a human being matters. It's just like animals.
And if you think that's a religious metaphor, take a listen to him right here.
Other people, and then people shoot. And then you know what will happen? You will always sell out the junior police people. Those junior police people acted out of a reason. There was a command. There is a chain of command that they follow. They can't just wake up from here. The tweet was not about the OCS. The tweet was not about the OCPD. The tweet was concerning a specific body and specific hierarchies. So the question you need to ask yourself, what is the issue here that requires you to do at DCI? IPOA is doing analysis, how many days, for what reason? Tell us who ordered, who are the people that went there. Does that take 1 hour? Surely. Number one. Number two, who are the people that ordered? Where did the order come from? The people that went to take him, remove their name. A, B, C, D. One. Number two, where did they get the order? Just a simple statement. Stop playing with the people. You like playing with foundational problems. Jesus is the one that began the thing. You duped him. All of you duped him. You started going on. And then when we speak, I've received so many threats, so many warnings. Oh, Bishop, be careful. Be careful about what? What is it do you think you can do to me? What is it? What is it? I already have life after death. What is it do you think you can do to John CW? There is nothing. To live is Christ, to die is gain. Don't you know that we are winning at all costs? We win when we are alive, we win when we are dead. Either way, we have won. There is nothing you do when you kill a person. The blood will always speak. And as much as I can tell you, brothers and sisters, we are now treating people like chickens. It's the same way you can have a desire to eat chicken. Now no longer blood does no longer matter. You just take a bullet and you shoot someone. Just because you don't like a tweet. A tweet. If it's not true, was that the right thing to do? And then you come and lie to Kenyans. I'm speaking like this globally because some of you might be wondering what is happening. It's a global problem. Stop pretending as if you don't know what these things are happening in your countries. And then what shocks me, the church comes last because it's none of our business until our money is touched. It's none of our business until someone comes to give an offering. That's when you come out on social media to defend an offering. But you cannot defend life. I'm wondering, that young boy, didn't he have a pastor? Didn't he have a church? Now we wait until things are happening. And then this is what shocks me. People are coming to protest. You are sending in tear gas. Put your weapons down. This is not a fight. It's not a problem that will be dealt with by the gun. This problem will be dealt with by peace. The foundations there is a foundational problem. And when we shout these things, you think you're so intelligent and you think we are the fools. John CW and the kind are the fools. I even saw one pastor calling us small boys now. Now we are small boys. Because we are trying to deal with national matter. And they don't know we have grace. Ask me of the nations. You know, sometimes we just speak things to look. We are like motivational speakers. We are now small boys. As if David was an elder. We are now small boys. As if Jesus was an elder. We are just playing with the lives of people. And this happens in a global scale. The same problem is happening in the US. It's because we have a foundational problem. If the foundations be shaken, if I was the leader of the nation, I would just sit down and ask, wait, let's go back to where the problem started. We were doing well. Where did the problem begin? Here is where the problem began. Here is where the problem began. What made this problem? What did I take that angered God? Then you go back there and say sorry. Then you come back out and explain to the people, I'm so sorry about ABCD. But you cannot come here and give some obvious reports allow the investigative team to investigate. What is that you're telling Kenyans? What are you talking about? You know, sometimes I listen to people. If it was your son, would you say that? Would you say allow investigative? Would you even be following an investigator? If it was your son, I'm asking all these leaders in Kenya, all leaders, all protocols observed, all types of politicians. If it was your son that was murdered, would you be sending such a message that you allow the process? Which process? What is so hard coming out and saying, this is the person that went to take the boy? Number two, how many police stations are there from where that kid was to Nairobi? You passed all those police stations. There was no cell from all those hours away. There was no cell. And then the pastor is just there preaching car and house. The pastor is just there telling people, you're going to be lifted. He has no knowledge of what is happening to his nation. The most ignorant leaders we have today are pastors, including John CW. Very ignorant people. People that just power their own ministry. As long as their church has some few dollars that leaders come to bring. How do you turn against the same people that gave you power? Globally, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria. How do you turn and kill a person? How do you do that? It is so sad. We condemn this thing, and then I see senators and MPs saying that if another one happens, which other one? Which other one? This is the one that we are going to deal with. The church must be at the forefront in trying to help deal with these problems. It is so shameful that we have gotten here as a nation. Foundations have been shaken and no one is asking, and you politicize the game. How do you, what, a parent has one child. Me, I'm a parent, I have 3 children. Ask me what it takes to raise children. My children are not even to that age. And I can tell you, it takes blood. It takes everything to raise a child. Now you kill a child of the only parent. I mean, a child that they had only one child, the mother and the father. 30-something years. At one child, you have stopped everything. And then your lives are continuing. But you forgot one thing. Blood will always cry. Be very careful of what you do with blood. The day it begins to cry. Now we are killing each other. Just because I don't like you, I kill you. Girlfriend and boyfriend. The boyfriend wants to, or the girlfriend wants another boy. Now the boyfriend goes and kills. Let her go. What is the issue? Is she the only girl there? We are killing each other over money, killing each other over property. No longer the blood of a human being matters. It's just like animals. Human beings have become animals. And then you are the ones that are saying these young kids are bad. They are not bad. You are provoking them. It says, children, obey your parents. But parents, do not provoke your children. This government is provoking the children. You are just provoking them. You know very well they are going to react like that, and you provoke them. And then you are there saying, let the parents teach their children. Teach which children? How many children have you given birth to speak like that? Which parent wants to hear that their child has been shot? But what option do you leave? You create opportunities for children to die. That's what I'm led to believe. You create opportunities for children to die. And then you come out here so in such a person with such a rank, no information. The boy hit his head on the wall. The boy hit his head on the wall. Are you crazy? Didn't you know at least that there will be an autopsy? Even if you're going to lie, at least be a professional one. That the boy hit his head on the wall like this. Nothing makes sense. You create opportunities for people to die and then you go and kill them. And then today I see people, you that is throwing that. These kids are coming. Unless they want to harm you, that's when I can understand a policeman has the right to defend. But the child has just come, no reason to harm, just trying to speak justice for so and so. And then you throw a canister. You begin to tear gas the same people that fought for you. Are you not a fool? Policemen, put your guns down. This is not the fight that will be won by guns. And I'm telling you, I spoke about July. People are coming out. What is that? Listen to me, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad. Because you lack the wisdom. If the foundations be shaken, what will the righteous do? So righteousness stands on the merits and credits of right foundation. If you start with God, better continue with God. But these leaders of our generation, you will not duke God. Not this time around. It's gonna happen to the whole East African side. A time is coming, there will be no war in Congo. Mark my word. How can God give you a nation and then you just play with it? And then you come out, you stand before citizens. Who citizens that elected you? And the best you can tell them is that this happened, the investigative team, if it was your son, Mr. Whoever, if it was your son, policeman, is because hujaza. Many of you hamjaza, you have not given birth, and some of you that have given birth don't even know the power of a child. Now that child, you have reduced the father and the mother, they are childless. And then you go there in a political thing. I'm going to see them. So you're going to see. They will come there politically, and then they come, and then another old one comes, and then this one, and then that one, and then you politicize. Then when you bury him, he's finished. Where are those parents left? The church must be in the front. This is our problem, and we will fix this problem. And I want to tell all the leaders globally, the church will fix this problem. We accept the problem. It was not our intention. We had a good heart. We desired great rulership. This is why we go for elections. We don't force anyone. But it is such a shame that our leaders have become this tribal. We condemn what has happened. Very much condemn it. All those killer squads, your day is coming. Jehovah watches from heaven. I know you fear nothing. One day, Jehovah watches from heaven. You have children. And this is why you abuse us. You abuse us because you don't want anyone that tells you anything you don't want to hear. It is such a shame. All the leaders globally. I don't want to know even if it's Tanzania. Because those are other people. People are just disappearing. If there is a problem, arrest people and take them to court. Jail them. Let us at least say you have jailed them. Our person is there. But you can't kill people in cold blood. Police has no right to kill anyone. Police has no right. That gun is not to kill me. That gun you have is to protect me. And by the way, I need to say this. Police people, understand one thing. Kenyans are more than police. Kenyans are more than police. And as you keep doing this, one day, you are going to face something that you have been cooking. If you're a politician, you have been elected, do your job. If you are a pastor, do your job. These politicians have some pastors. I wonder when you are sitting eating, apart from bringing money to the church, because we became foolish pastors. We take all types of money, Jezebel money, because we are broke people, have nothing better to do than cheat people of their money. A pastor does not believe he can go and work too. So anytime a politician comes to church, it's about money, car, house. Your brain is so locked in what you can receive from him, not what you can give to him. Now look at the Kenya we have. Look at the Tanzania we have. Look at the Uganda we have. Look at the Congo we have. Look at what is happening. How can there be believers in a place and that is happening? Don't these leaders have churches? And then someone comes here, a whole minister, a whole minister, he just speaks ignorantly. You see the pride in these people. And when you are coming to ask for votes, you are very humble. It is so sad what is happening to the people. And I've been warning the church, let us balance our message. Let us not be happy when we call for conferences early in the morning. You are calling for daily conferences early in the morning from January to December. You don't ask yourself, where are these people not working? You're not interested in their well-being. After they have come for your conference, where are they going? How will they eat? These people are married. These people have children. But the church became another political platform. So if I can have a camera and 10,000 people have come, it means I'm a big pastor. You are a fool. You are pastoring people that cannot do anything to the world. And instead of changing their lives, South Africa is the same thing. The president of South Africa goes and meets Trump. And then he makes very weird statements. Come and help us. Why are you begging? Who told you Africa needs help? Africans are the solution to Africa. Africa does not need help. This mentality is wrong. Now children are dying all over. And then we are just there lifting holy hands. Who told you your hands are holy? Same problem in Kenya. Same problem in Tanzania. Why would you abduct people? And And then we became so common. All our me, you know, sometimes when I see people going for conferences. Then I have to ask a question. These people, are they here because they want to be here, or is because they have nothing to do? If those people had jobs and businesses and employments, would they be coming from those early conferences? Would they be coming? No. So don't be happy when 10,000 people show up on Monday morning. They are jobless. Pastor, pray for me to get a job. Where are those jobs that we are praying for? We made our brothers slaves. Now look what is happening. People are being murdered in a nation. We have gold. South Africa has this. Kenya has this. Why not trade among yourself? We have things like iridium. We have cobalt. We have gold. Think about minerals. But you are going to just bring a certain company from abroad, then duke the people, then take the money, put it in your pocket. Look at how much oil Nigeria has. Why would Nigerians look like that? What is the reason why Nigerians would lack a meal? Why? The nation is so blessed. Hard-working Nigerians, hard-working South Africans, beautiful nations, hard-working Kenyans, hard-working people. But leaders in Africa believe that you get to power to become rich. Africa, I'm going to say this to the leader, put your guns down. You don't win the people with power. Put your guns down. Reason. Come, let us reason together. God has a lot of power and he doesn't destroy you. He says still there is room for reasoning. Though there is power, let us reason. This is the money we have. This is what we think we can do. Kenyans, what do you think we can do? I spoke about housing project. I spoke about this when I was speaking early, the first month, before even Gen Z started speaking. All of you called me a fool. And I was trying to say, Mr. President, Mr. So-and-so, excuse me, madam, this is a problem I'm seeing. Now look what we have been reduced to. Because the church has no reason, does not know the need to be involved in leadership. Which church will continue if you have the wrong leader? Didn't you see in the Bible a king rose and destroyed the temple? Are you not aware what it means to have a foolish king? And all of us men of God are raising pastor. Just go to Nigeria. Every boy wants to live to hold a microphone. Just come here to Kenya. Every young man wants to live to become a pastor. There is no balance to our message. We don't have a message to Theophilus. I saw it fit, having had perfect understanding, to write to you. Oh, excellent Theophilus, there are realms you cannot speak. You have to have perfect understanding. We need to raise presidents. We need to raise governors. We need to raise men that can stand on ground. So when God wants a person in this field, you are there. When God wants a person in this field, you are there. But all of us, you are just happy here.